What's up, guys? It's Rudely back again with another video. Last time I showed you how you can build an AI voice customer support agent using retail AI conversation flow feature coupled with make.com, and you guys absolutely loved it. I got a lot of good feedbacks about this video, so this is why I decided to come back and do a part 2. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can build an e-commerce AI voice card recovery agent. Based on a study, e-commerce stores see 70% of their online shoppers abandon their carts, and only 10% of those cards are recovered using email follow-ups. But that percentage goes up to 55% when the follow-up is done by a phone call. Now, considering that e-commerce store owners do not have the time nor the desire to call every single person who forgot to check out, we're going to build something that can do that for them, hence make them more money. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. To build this e-commerce card recovery agent, the first thing you need to do is to head to retailai.com and create an account if you do not already have one. So here, this is our prompt. The prompt is a set of instructions that we give to the AI in order for it to do its job. So here we have our role, we have the skills, we have the objective, we have the rules for the agent. Here we have the steps, and we have an example of a conversation between the AI and a customer. I'm not going to go into how you should structure a prompt in this video. If you are curious about that, I suggest you to go and watch my past videos where I explain in details how you can build a prompt, how to prompt an AI voice agent. And here is the scenario that we use to trigger our outbound call from Retail AI. So first, we use the Shopify module to look for abandoned checkouts. And here we're going to search for discount codes. It's not because we need a discount code per se, it's just because we need something from the Shopify API that's called a discount rule. And then here we're going to use the Dumpling AI module to run a JavaScript code that will help us come out with a specific discount code. And here we're going to create that discount code, and we're going to trigger the outbound call from the Retail AI API. And we'll also inject some dynamic variables into our AI agent as well. So we're going to recreate this scenario completely from scratch. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to look for Shopify. Since it's already here, I'm just going to click on it. And then I'm going to look for abandoned checkouts. So here we have two modules. The first one is watch abandoned checkouts, and the second one is search for abandoned checkouts. Ideally, if you're doing that for a client or you're setting that for an e-commerce store, you would want to use the watch abandoned checkout module because it's going to trigger as soon as the webhook receives an abandoned checkout. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to use search abandoned checkouts instead. So here I'm going to click on search abandoned checkouts, and here you're going to need to connect your make.com with your Shopify store. So here I click on Shopify, and then in the instruction here you can see if your Shopify online store address is, for example, xyz.myshopify.com, you only need to enter XYZ. So here, this is where you need to enter the part that is before the .myshopify.com from your Shopify store. This is the easy way to do this. Here, this is the Shopify store that I set up for this video. So you need to go to settings, and in settings, you can see here, this is the URL of your Shopify store. And you just need to go and copy this side, and then you go back to make, and you paste this, and then you click on save. And this is going to open a window that's going to ask you to give make.com access to your Shopify account. And that way you're going to link your Shopify with your make.com. So me, since I already have the connection, I don't need to do this. So I'm going to close it. And how you can see, this is the connection that I have. This is my store. And here, this is where you can set the limit for how many abandoned checkouts. So this is going to look for all the abandoned checkouts that I have in my store. So if I click on run this only, you can see here, it's returning the abandoned checkout that I have from my store because I created a fake abandoned checkout before. Here, this is the phone number of the client who initiated the checkout but did not finish. And here we also have the abandoned checkout URL. We have other information like the shipping address, the first name of the client. In this case, this is my name, Ruth Jude Lee, and we have the address. Now you understand how it works. Now the next thing what we're going to do is we're gonna go and search for discounts. So here we have this module, which is search for discount codes. And like I said before, the reason why we're searching for discount code is not because we're looking for a discount code per se. It's because we're gonna get something called a discount rule from the Shopify API. The discount rule is what determines what is the percentage that you're gonna get off from the person's order. It can be 10%, 15%, it can be a buy one, get one. So if I click on search discount code, so here, there's a discount code that I already created in my Shopify store. If I go back on Shopify and I go on, I think it should be on discount, or let me just type it because I click on discount. You can see I have two different discounts. So here I'm gonna look for that discount so I can extract what is called the discount rule. So I go back to make.com and I write 15 off and I save it. And I'm gonna run this module only. And here, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the price rule ID. Each price rule has a different ID. In this case, this is 15% off. So this is the price rule for when you want to create a discount that is 15% off. Now I'm going to use Dumpling AI. I don't know if you're familiar with Dumpling AI. It's a very, very good tool. You can do a lot of things with it. You can use it to create AI agent. You can use it to generate images. You can use it to scrape websites. You can use it to search knowledge base. You can use it to do a lot of things. But in this case, I'm going to use it to run a JavaScript code. So I click on this, run JavaScript code. You will also need to connect your Dumpling AI account to make.com as well. So you need to head to dumplingai.com, you create an account, and then you need to take your Dumpling AI API key, you add it in here, you save, and then that way you can connect your make.com account with Dumpling AI very easily. Since I already have mine, I'm going to close this. And here, this is where we're going to put our code. So since I already have that code from my previous scenario, this Dumpling AI, I'm going to go back to this Dumpling AI module. I'm going to copy this code. Now we go back and then I paste this code here and I'm going to click on save. And to test it out, I'm going to run this module only and see what we get. Great. So here you can see we got a code. Just to give you a little bit of clarification on the code that I used, this is a JavaScript code. I use it to generate a random string with a length of 4. These are the characters that we will be using to generate this random string. We have from A to Z, and then we also have numbers as well. So you can see when I run this, each time it's gonna generate a new string, and I'm gonna use this string to create a discount code in Shopify. This is just in order to give each customer who forgot their card a unique discount code that they won't be able to use or replicate in the future. Now, the next thing to do is I go and click on the Shopify module again, and I'm going to create a discount code. Let me look for discount, create a discount code. I click on this. And here, this is why it was very important for us to get the price rule. So now I'm going to click on this and we go back to our search for discount code. And here we're going to click on the price rule ID. This is what we were looking for. This is the price rule that gives people 15% off. So we click on this. And here in the discount code section, we're going to click on this one and we're going to click on save. So this is going to generate a new discount code. And here we're going to use the retail AI module to create an outbound phone call to that person who forgot to check out this cart. So here I'm going to click on this, create a phone call. And here I need some information from number. So this is the number that we're going to use to generate the call. We go back to retail AI and we go to phone numbers. And this is the phone number that I will be using. So I go ahead and copy this one. and I go back to my scenario. This is the from number. The to number, we already got the number from the abandoned checkout information. It should be somewhere like this. To make it simple, I'm just gonna look for it. Phone. So this is the phone number of the client. We click on this. Here, this is where we need to put our agent ID. So we go back to Retail AI. I go back to agent, and then I have this agent. I just click on this to get the agent ID. We go back. Here I put the agent ID. And then here, this is where we're going to inject some dynamic variables into our Retail AI agent when we generate the outbound call. So the first dynamic variable that we need is gonna be the name of the customer, of course. So I'm gonna call that customer name, and then name, I think I should find something like this. Here I put the last name of the customer. The second thing that we will need as dynamic variable is going to be the discount code, of course. So here I'm gonna type code. Let me delete this one. So here we have two choices. We can either take the code from Shopify, or we can also take it from the Dumpling AI module. So here I'm gonna take it from the Dumpling AI module instead. Just put it here. Here, the next dynamic variable that we need is going to be the URL. And then here, we're gonna look for abandoned checkout URL. We put it here. You will see why we need this abandoned checkout URL later in the video. And then here, I'm gonna add another variable. And this other variable is going to be the name of the product. I think it's called title, if I'm correct. And then here, this is the title, which is the name of the product. So I drag this here, and then we're gonna call this product. So here we have all our 4 dynamic variables: customer name, the code, the URL, and the product. Now we click on save, and we can easily use this one to generate an outbound call. Now that we're done setting up, we're gonna go ahead and test it out to see if it's working properly. If everything is working well, I should receive a call on my computer because I'm using Zoom as a VRP provider, so I can also receive calls on my computer as well. So let's go ahead and click on run once to see if it works. Should be receiving a call.
Hello, Rude Judley. This is Mary from Aurum Eclat. Is now a good time to talk?
Yes, now is a good time to talk.
Wonderful. I noticed you left the diamond bracelet by Aurum Eclat in your cart, and I wanted to check if you needed any help.
Good. Now we checked. Our scenario is properly set up. Everything is working well. We've successfully triggered the outbound call. So the next thing we need to do in order to build this AI agent is to give it some other tools. So if we go back to my Retail AI, like I've said it before, the purpose of this AI voice agent is to call the people who has not checked out their order, offer them a discount code along with the URL of their abandoned checkout in order to incentivize them to take action. And to do so, we need to send them a text message. We have here a custom function called SMS. What's gonna be very important is the description. As you can remember, we sent a lot of custom variables to our AI voice agent. Some of those variables, we use them within the conversation. For example, the customer's name, the product name, and also the discount code. But some other ones, we did not use them within the conversation, but they're gonna be very useful for us when we want to create this custom function that we're gonna be using to send the text message to our customer. Like you can see here, this is the description. This is the function used to send the product URL and discount code to the caller's phone number. This function will also be used to extract some dynamic variables that you have received prior. And here we have the product URL that we did not use within the conversation, but we reference it here because we're gonna send that as a text message. Here we have the product title, and here I reference the dynamic variable, and here we have the code, and I also reference dynamic variable here as well. So this is something that a lot of people do not know about Retail AI is in your description, you can also reference dynamic variables as well. And here we have the customer's name. And here, this is our webhook URL. Another thing that is very important is the JSON schema that you're going to send to your webhook URL. To do this, you can either decide to do it by yourself. Some people like that. Me, I don't think it is the smartest way. If you want to do it the smart way, which is the way I do it, you can go and use ChatGPT to do it for you instead. There is this custom GPT that I found, which is called Formatter. You can see what I did is I just described exactly what I wanted, and then it gave me the JSON schema that I was looking for. I think I needed to do some modification, but that was it. I only prompted the LLM twice and I got something that I could work with. So we can just go ahead and do the same. Go to this custom GPT, and then once you get the result, you just copy and you go back here and you put your result just here. Then you click on format JSON and you click on update, and everything will be working well. This is our SMS scenario. We're gonna receive the data through our webhook, and then we're gonna send the text message using Twilio, and we're gonna send a webhook response to our AI voice agent, indicating that we've sent the message successfully. So if you don't know how to create a webhook, it's fairly simple. Just click on add a new module, you go on webhook, and then you select custom webhook. You just need to click on add. You need to give your webhook a name. In this, let me call it test webhook. Pretty simple. We'll click on save, and here we're gonna have URL. You just need to copy this URL. You go back to Retail AI, and here you need to paste the URL here. Since I already have mine, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna click on cancel, and I'm going to delete this. One other thing is you don't need to create this from scratch. It's fairly simple. I'm also gonna provide this template on my Discord channel as well. And the only thing you would need to do is to just click on more, and you need to click on import blueprint. You can choose the file, and you're gonna have everything here without you needing to lift a finger. So here, this is the webhook that we use. Let me just give it a test so you can see what it looks like. I'm gonna use existing data. So here we have SMS, here we have the arguments. This is the checkout URL, this is the code, this is the customer's name, which is me, and this is the product title. This is what we received. And here in Twilio, this is the phone number that we're gonna use to send the message. Here, this is the phone number we're gonna send the message to. And here, this is the body of our message. Hello, this is the customer's name. This is Mary from Aurum Eclat. Here is your checkout link. Here, we're gonna put the link. Enjoy 15% discount. Let me write the discount here. I forgot to write discount today with the code, and here we're gonna put the code. Thank you for choosing Aurum Eclat. Have a nice day. Click on save, and then here, this is our webhook response where we just tell the AI voice agent that everything was done successfully. So here I'm gonna click on once. Now we're testing the scenario. As you can see, we are receiving the call. I'm gonna go ahead and accept.
Hello, Rude Julie. This is Mary from Aurum Eclat. Is now a good time to talk?
Yes, now is a good time to talk.
Great. I noticed you left the diamond bracelet by Aurum Eclat in your cart, and I wanted to check if you needed any help completing your order. To make it even better, we're offering you an exclusive 15% off discount with the code 50F9 if you complete your purchase today. Would you like me to send you the checkout link and a discount code to your...
What is the discount code
Would you
again?
like me to... The discount code is 50F9 and it gives you 15% off your order. Would you like me to send you the checkout link with the discount already applied to your phone? It'll make completing your purchase super easy.
No problem. You can go ahead and send me the discount code.
Hold on. While I am sending you everything on your phone number, I've just sent you a text with your exclusive 15% off code, 50F9, and the checkout link for the diamond bracelet by Aurum Eclat. You should receive it shortly. Just a heads up, the discount is only available for 24 hours, so grab it while it lasts. Let me know if you have any questions or need further assistance.
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Rude Julie. Thank you for choosing Aurum Eclat. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your new diamond bracelet.
Bye. Good. As you can see, guys, here I've received the text message. So you see, hello, Rudy, this is Mary from Aurum Eclat. Here's your checkout link. This is the link. And here it says, enjoy a 50% discount today with the code 50F9. Thank you for choosing Aurum Eclat. Have a great day. So we've successfully built our e-commerce AI voice card recovery agent. If you're a business owner who is looking for ways to integrate AI voice agent into his business, there's a link in the description where you can go and schedule a free discovery call with me. So that's it for today's guys. Stay relentless. Let's keep bringing AI to the people.